look at all this speed he's got coming on the outside. Of course he's going to skim the wall, and that's fine. He's going to hit a cone. I mean, look, that cone deserved it. Just sitting there all out in the middle of the track, taunting him with his orange face. Stupid cone. Nobody likes cones. I mean, the only kind of cones that people like are ice cream cones. And also maybe the type of cones that you put around your dog's neck so they don't scratch at their ass after they've had some sort of surgical procedure. I mean, I'm just saying. What is happening, good people of YouTube? Welcome back to the Overly Gaming Project. Today's video, we're back here. It is World of Outlaws 24 Dirt Racing. And this is episode number 6, I do believe. And if you've missed the last few episodes, go back and watch them right now. What the hell are you waiting for? And then come back and watch this episode, and it is going to be awesome. In the last episode, we unlocked the last chassis in the local dirt series, and that is the Super Dirt Car Series Big Block Modified. Taking a look at Jeff King's pink, white, yellow, and all kinds of other pastel colors. It's an Easter car. It's fine. It's not even Easter. But look, that doesn't matter. It's pretty. But it's pretty empty, as it doesn't have any sponsors on it. And in today's episode, we are going to try and get this big block modified through a few races in the series and come up with a sponsor. It looks like our next sponsor opportunity comes in 3 races. So we are going to try and do that in this episode. And then all of the chassis that we've unlocked for the local dirt series will have sponsors. And that is pretty awesome. So our next event at Fairbury Speedway, it's the season opener, the first race here for the Big Block Modifieds. We are going to head to the track right now, see how we do in our first race. All right, we're going to start with the car 50% loose here. We've got a goal time in practice of 14.503. And let's get out on the track and see how we do. All right, here we go. Big block modified. And boy, I can tell you what, this thing already is pretty heavy. And it's a little bit easier to control than Jeff King was expecting. I tell you, we're laying down some pretty good lap times here already at Fairbury in our practice session. And we're not doing too bad. I've just got to keep this bad boy under control. And take a look, we're catching people out here while we practice. That's always a good thing. Jeff King out here on the track in practice, letting these other drivers know, hey, we mean business. I don't know what kind of business, but we mean business. All right, I tell you what, I mean, got a pretty good handle on this car. I think 50% loose is the way we're going to roll here. And let's go on back to the garage. We'll check our times, and then we can go on to qualifying. All right, well, our goal time was 14.503. Our best lap, 12.638. Tell you what, it's good enough for me. If it's good enough for you, let's get out there and qualify. All right, here we go. Goal time 14.099. And I think Jeff King can establish that here out on the track. I mean, we're doing pretty good. And here we go. Let's lay down some fast laps here. Jeff King ready to go. Jeff King scorching around the track here. Lap number 1 is done. And that was a pretty bad turn there. We're going to lose some speed, but that's fine. Hopefully we can make up for it here in this corner, and pretty good corner there. Let's see what our time is. Coming to the line, qualifying 16th position with a time of 13.145. We are advancing to heat number 4, starting in 4th.
Heat number 4.
All right, top 5 advance. We're starting in 4th. Can Jeff King hold on? Green, green, green. And here we go. We got the other cars out on the track. And basically, we're just looking not to wreck anybody. We do want to advance. We're starting in 4th. Can we finish in the top 5? Really good corner here for Jeff King. Finding some speed on the outside. Skimming the wall, and that's fine. Oh, we got some mud chunking up here on the visor. And Jeff King is making some good time. He's still in 4th position. He's going to try and cut underneath here. Makes a pretty bad turn there, stays in 4th. Trying to make a move on third, but it's really difficult here. And these top three cars are pretty good on this track. Oh, skimming the wall, and that's fine. We end up in fourth, same place we started in. We're advancing to the A main, starting in 16th position. Well, Fairbury Speedway here, land of the free, home of the brave. The Super Dirt Car Series featuring Jeff King. It's his first race and first A main in this series.
The A main.
Welcome to the main event, Jeff King's first A main in this series. Green, 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 starting in 16th here. And this is exciting for Jeff King. A brand new series, a brand new car, a good chassis underneath of him. And he is just trying not to wreck anybody. I mean, that is ultimately the goal here. And Jeff King has moved up and doing pretty good. Jeff King trying to cut underneath. He's moved up in the 13th position. Oh, geez, he's getting bumped and banged into, and that's okay. Now in 11th position. Oh, my goodness, these drivers are after him, and they have not forgotten about Jeff King in the other series, and he's going to have to pay the price here. All right, in 13th position. Fighting hard around the corners. Trying to stay off the wall. Skims the wall a little bit, and that's fine. Trying to move up, feathering the gas here. Oh, he's getting bumped into again. I'll tell you what, these drivers are not taking any crap in this series here. Jeff King now moved up in the 10th spot. Can he get a top 10 finish? His first race in this series. That would be quite a feat. Jeff King trying to get a top 10 finish here in the big block modifieds. He is cutting down underneath, and he's going to do a slide job to somebody. He's moved up into 7th position. Jeff King, the slide job king, turning his car around here, and he's just trying to hang on with 2 laps to go. Oh, Jeff King finishes in 7th place. What a great run there. His first series here. First race in the big block modified. 2 minutes 51.832. He had a great time. 2 minutes 51.832 seconds. Ends up in 7th, and that is awesome. All right, Jeff King starts the series and this season in 7th place. Total race earnings $3,209 and includes $10 in merch sold, probably a hat. All right, I tell you what, taking a look at our performance here, we're going to repair all these parts of the car. And let's go ahead and upgrade just like we do in every series here. We're going to upgrade all of these categories, and we're going to take level 1 to the max. All right, all 3 upgrades for level 1 in each of these parts. Prices for these parts a little bit more expensive than in the other series. Jeff King slowly running out of money here. And I'm not sure if we're going to have enough money to finish all of these upgrades. Yep, we ran out of money. Upgrade 3 for the engine not going to be able to be completed here. But that's all right. After this race, we'll be able to come back and complete that. Our next event at Sterling County, let's go ahead and hop over there. Let's see how Jeff King does in his second race in the big block modifieds. All right, we're leaving the car set up 50% loose. Our goal time for this practice session, 13.761. Let's go. All right, here we go. Out onto the track at Sterling County. This track a little bit different than Fairbury. More of a paperclip shape, and it is tight in these corners. And Jeff King's just going to have to run a couple practice laps to get the car used to this type of track. Tell you what, Jeff King is a little bit confused about this track and these big block modifieds. You can throw the car into the corner and let it kind of drift around and then hit the gas on the corner exit, which really brings the back end around. But it's a very delicate dance here as to when to hit the gas and when to let off the gas. I mean, if you do it too soon or too late, your car's going to end up going down the track very quickly. And I can already foresee this track is going to be really congested with a bunch of other drivers out here. And Jeff King's going to have to watch himself so he doesn't get in any more trouble. And what, Jeff King out here in practice getting bumped and banged. These other drivers are still pissed from the other series where he has got a reputation of being a dirty driver. And I think we got a pretty good feel for this track here. Let's go back to the garage. We're going to take a look at our lap times, see how we did, and then Jeff King is going to prepare to qualify here at Sterling County. All right, we beat our goal time for practice. Goal time was 13.761. We ended up with a 12.131. Let's go ahead and back out onto the track and qualify. Qualifying goal position 34th with a time of 13.376. I think we can beat that. All right, qualifying here at Sterling County. And we've got to build up some speed here. Not off to a great start. We're skimming the wall. And it looks like the track is not as dry as it was when we were in practice. And track conditions have changed just a little bit. Jeff King's going to have to make do with some adjustments on the fly here. One more lap going here for our qualification. Can we get a good time? Here we go around the final corner. What's it going to be? Qualifying in 16th position again with a time of 12.410. Advancing to heat number 4, starting in 4th. All right, Jeff King's going to keep his car set up the same, starting heat number 4 in 4th place.
Heat number 4.
All right, starting in 4th position again, Jeff King looking for a top 5 finish to advance to the A main. Green. Here we go. Jeff King going to try and stay up high. Getting a great run there. Skims off the wall. That's fine. He's fighting for 3rd place. Feathering the gas. Still up high. He's got a really good run again. Skimming the wall. And that's fine. He's going to come down on the inside. Can he get a 2nd place here? Jeff King getting pretty aggressive out on this track. Here we go. Giving the 2nd place driver a little, hey, how you doing? Coming up high. He's going to hit the gas. Stays in 3rd place. Jeff King coming down low, giving a slide job to the 2nd place car, and that's the way to do it here. Oh, look out. Oh, he loses the position back in 3rd. It's Collins, the 2nd place driver. Here comes Jeff King getting a run off the corner, and he's going to finish in 3rd. A great job there out on the track. He's going to advance to the A main, starting in 12th position. Sterling County Speedway. Always nice to hear that electric guitar playing the national anthem. It's the Super Dirt Car Series featuring Jeff King here. It's the A main. Welcome to the big dance. Jeff King's 2nd race in this series. Green. Here we go. Cutting down on the inside. We're already bumping and banging into people. We're stuck on another car's bumper, and that's fine. Jeff King, oh my God, Jeff King gets turned around. Oh, these other drivers are really angry at him apparently. Throws a caution flag. And here we go, caution flag is over. We're preparing to go green. Here we go, green. Jeff King cutting underneath of the track. I don't know if that's allowed. Currently in 12th place. Boy, I tell you what, Jeff King had a great qualifying session. And a great heat number 4 race, but in this main event he is crapping himself a little bit, and you got to wonder, can he handle this pressure of these big block modifieds? Jeff King switches, goes underneath. He's going to come high in the corner, bumping and banging. That's okay. All right, here we go. Jeff King losing a little bit of speed there. I mean, he's holding his own out here with the big block modifieds so far, and we move up into 10th position. Jeff King getting a run here. He's too low. It's going to cost him some speed. But that's all right. He stays. Oh, now he's in 11th place. The 10th place car cuts right across his nose. Jeff King has no choice but to smack into him, and that's fine. Caution doesn't come out. Jeff King now in 10th place, and that driver deserved it. I mean, you saw it. I saw it. Everybody saw it. It was right there on the screen. 2 laps to go. Jeff King in 10th place is getting a run off the corner. He's going to look for a top 10 finish here. Jeff King coming down low. What a great run. He's going to move up into 9th. He's looking to take 8th place away. Here we go. Jeff King now in 8th place. Coming around the corner. It's the last corner of the race. Can he hang on to 8th position? Skims the wall. And that's it. He comes in 8th place. A top 10 finish in his second main event of this series. Well, it wasn't the prettiest race. Jeff King makes $2,913, $50 in merch sold. And maybe it was a $50 hoodie. I mean, it could be. Well, there it is. Finished in 8th position. Moderate driving. Looks like our race parts have deteriorated a little bit. We're going to have to go ahead and repair that and maybe get into the engine and buy the 3rd upgrade in level 1. $6,917 in the bank. All right, up next is going to be Kokomo. We've been to that track. We like that track. We're going to go ahead out to that track right now. Right after we repair our engine. There we go. And let's go down to the engine and get that level 3 upgrade. There it is. Ba-bam. All right, we got $186 left. That is not a lot of money. We're going to have to go out to Kokomo and we're going to have to sell some merch. All right, in the great state of Indiana at Kokomo Speedway, big block modified, Jeff King getting out onto the practice track. Goal time 14.995. Let's go ahead and do it. All right, here is Kokomo. We do love Kokomo. It's a little bit more of a wide track. Jeff King going to run some practice laps here, and so far, he is loving the way this track is laid out for this big block modified. Now, normally on this track, Jeff King likes to run a high line here and get that speed. Can he run a high line and maintain speed in this big block modified? And right there, he's bumping into people during practice. He's got so much speed, these people can't get out of his way. Look at all this speed he's got coming on the outside. And of course, he's going to skim the wall, and that's fine. He's going to hit a cone. I mean, look, that cone deserved it. Just sitting there all out in the middle of the track, taunting him with his orange face. Stupid cone. Nobody likes cones. I mean, the only kind of cones that people like are ice cream cones. And also maybe the type of cones that you put around your dog's neck so they don't scratch at their ass after they've had some sort of surgical procedure. I mean, I'm just saying. Honestly, this big block modified, Jeff King's just keeping the hammer down the whole time. Not even letting off at all. And I don't know whether that's a great strategy, but that's a strategy that we're going to go with here in practice. Let's see what kind of times it yields. But I'll tell you what, it's feeling pretty nice out here. Hammer down! Boy, I'll tell you what, best lap 12.856, our goal time 14.995. That was absolutely awesome. I mean, this car is great. Just hammer down the whole way around the track. Let's go ahead and qualify. All right, goal time 14.619. Oh boy, we're hitting the wall. Wow. Hammer down the whole way. Jeff King, oh boy, Jeff King spun out. And oh boy. And we messed up the arrow. Oh boy, this is not good. We are not having a good time here out in qualifying. Well, with no arrow, let's see how we do. I guess that hammer down theory just isn't going to hold here for this qualifying session. That's fine. Jeff King looking to make a good recovery here. Oh my God, Jeff King spinning out again. And that is not going to be a good qualifying time. I tell you what, maybe we shouldn't go hammer down the whole way. All right, well, we still qualified in 14th, starting in heat number 2 in 4th position. I tell you what, qualifying time 13.450. Jeez, a whiz, that mess. I can't believe we qualified anything other than last place. Well, the fact that we qualified in 14th means there's other drivers that are worse than us. And that's hard to imagine right now. Let's go ahead and advance to heat number 2. See how we do.
Heat number 2.
All right, heat number 2, top 5 advancing to the A main. Green, green, green. Jeff King, we're going to keep the hammer down here. And right now, so far, we are pushing up. We're still in 4th place, bumping and banging into other drivers, and that's fine. Doing a slide job, and we're coming up in 1st place. Jeff King doing absolutely awesome here on this track here at Kokomo. Now we're fighting for 1st. Jeff King staying up high, trying to get some of that speed. We got 2 laps to go. Jeff King trying not to turn the car around like he did in qualifying. It's going to take a little bit of skill. Here we go. 1 lap to go. Can Jeff King stay in first position? No, he's going to skim the wall. Oh man, that's okay. He's still in first as of right now. Coming down low. Oh, looks like he's going to lose first position and finish in second here. Oh, heat number 2 finishes in second, but he's advancing to the qualifying dash, starting in 6th. All right, the qualifying dash is going to lock in our A main starting position. Let's do it.
The qualifying dash.
All right, Jeff King starting in 6th here in the qualifying dash, looking to come up with a top 5 start in the A main. Already he's getting blown by. He's back into 7th position here. Here we go, hammer down. Getting mud kicked up all over his visor, and that's okay. Sliding through the traffic, staying up high, trying to get a run here. Here we go, Jeff King running on the outside, trying to build up that speed, and he does, skims the wall. That's fine. He's going to stay up high a little bit here, keeping that hammer down. Oh, he's going to run into all the cones. All the cones are gone. Jeez, Jeff King not liking the cones out here on this track at Kokomo. Last lap here, we're in 5th position. Can we cut underneath and maybe take away 4th? We do. Can we hold on to it? Oh, we can't. Jeff King finishes 5th. Wow, what a race. Nail biter right there at the finish. Can't hold on to 4th place. That's all right. We're going to start in 5th place in the A main. Kokomo Speedway here, land of the free, home of the brave, and Jeff King is one of the brave, and he's free. Although his merch isn't free, and hopefully we can sell some at today's race. Just saying. All right, it's the A main. We're going green, green, green. Jeff King starting in 5th position, quickly moves back to 6th, which is okay. Getting a run on the outside. We're going to try and maintain our composure here as we turn somebody. This jackass drives right in front of us. We had no choice but to smack into him. I'll tell you what, these drivers need to check themselves before Jeff King wrecks themselves. I don't even know what that means. Here we go, A main. What a piece of driving right there as Jeff King moves up into 3rd position. Oh boy, Jeff King trying not to turn the car. He's looking to work up high. Oh, and he's skimming the wall. What's he doing? Jeff King getting a great run here. He's going to try and stay up high, building up some speed, staying in 3rd position. Oh boy, Jeff King gets caught up on the wall again. Got about 8 laps to go. Jeff King still in 3rd position, fighting to take over 2nd, and he does. Still in 2nd place in the A main. And I'm not sure if he's going to be able to come up in 1st place. We got 4 laps to go. Oh, Jeff King still in 2nd position. We cannot catch that 1st place car. And now Jeff King caught up in some lap traffic. Everybody's getting in his way. Get out of our way, Diaz, you big jerk. Holding us up here. And we do not want to lose 2nd place. We got 2 laps to go. Jeff King caught up in the mud, caught up in the wall. We're going to go down to 4th position, all because of that jackass Diaz getting in our way. And perhaps that's a little bit of payback for some of the other races that Jeff King has had, and that's fine. To be expected here. Last lap, Jeff King trying to stay up high and get a run so he can maintain a top 3 finish here at Kokomo in his 3rd main event of this series. Jeff King, a young driver in this series, pulling out a 3rd place finish, and that is awesome. All right, total race earnings, $4,910. We sold $110 in merch. Every race, that number's going higher. Maybe there was a keychain in there. Who knows? All right, moderate driving here. Going to have to repair the car, and let's do that right now. Here we go, $1,044 to repair all the parts, and that's what we're going to do. Taking a look at the next event, it is the showcase at Fairbury. We started off the season at Fairbury, and we're going to go back there, and we need to finish in a good position so that we can get a sponsor. And that's going to happen in this event. Take a look. Plum Street Paint Store. Paints, coatings, and supplies. Plum Street Paint Store been able to help Jeff King out when he was remodeling his bathroom. That's where he bought all of his paints. I tell you what, we're going to have this last event. Let's get a sponsor for Jeff King in the Super Dirt Car Series. And let's do it right now. All right, practice time is going to be 14.503 is our goal. Let's go out on the track. We're leaving the car set up at 50% loose. It's been working for us. And as you can see, our sponsor contracts, Plum Street Paint Store. We're going to get them as a sponsor if we get a top 60 finish, which we should do. All right, now that the car's been upgraded a little bit, let's see how we do here at Fairbury. And this is another one of those tracks where you really can't keep the hammer down, but we can use the throttle to scoot around these corners. A little bit tighter than Kokomo, a lot tighter than Kokomo, but not as tight as Sterling County's track. I tell you what, Jeff King doesn't need many practice laps here. I mean, we're holding our own out here in practice. Be curious to see what these times are. Oh boy, Jeff King got a great run and just smacked right into that car. I know it's practice. Oh boy, Jeff King is going to have to apologize to that guy. Maybe send him a box of chocolates, some flowers. And hopefully that driver doesn't take it the wrong way. Jeff King, he's not looking for that kind of action. And we're really starting to get a hang of this car, except right there when we smack into the wall, and that's fine. Look at this, running around the bottom edge and then smacking into the wall. Wow, okay. All right, well, we beat our practice goal time. Our best lap, 12.251. Let's go ahead out to the next session and qualify. See how we do. All right, qualifying goal position, 51st, 14.130. Pretty sure we can beat that. Let's go do it. All right, here we are out on the track, getting ready for qualifying. Jeff King's going to have to concentrate here. There's no other cars out on the track. No excuse for driving like doo-doo. All right, Jeff King working that throttle, working these corners, starting high, cutting down low. And hopefully we can make something work here. And this is our last lap. Let's get some speed. Jeff King coming off the corner. And that's it. He's going to qualify in 8th position with a time of 12.627, advancing to heat number 2, starting in 2nd.
Heat number 2.
All right, heat number 2, we're starting in 2nd. And green, green, green. Here we go, Jeff King out on the track and already into the wall. I don't know what it is about these race starts. Really gets Jeff King's anxiety going, and then he can't function. Well, back up to 2nd place, but he's running high. He's getting a nice run here, skimming the wall. He's going to try and cut down low, but his car's just not handling right. Now Jeff King trying to work the high side again. Got 2 laps to go here. All right, here we go, getting a run. It's the last lap. Jeff King turning sharply, coming down, trying to get some extra speed off the corner. Finishes in 2nd place, right where he started, advancing to the qualifying dash, starting in 8th.
The qualifying dash.
All right, starting in 8th position, Jeff King going to try and move up a little bit to lock in our A main starting position. And here we go. First corner, and Jeff King hasn't killed anybody yet. And that's always a good thing. All right, Jeff King running on the outside. Got some dirt and mud coming up on that visor. Here we go, coming around the outside again, getting a good run. And Jeff King just using that outside to get these good runs. Oh, and he's making a good run here. Use that tear off. He's starting a little bit lower than he wanted to in that corner. It's fine, does a little slide job. Moves up to 5th position here with 1 lap to go. Jeff King once again getting a pretty good run off the end. Coming up high. Oh, he's going to come down low. I don't think he's going to advance anymore. Staying in 5th position here. He's going to fight to keep it in 5th position. And that's it. Jeff King finishes in 5th. He's going to start in the A main in 5th position. All right, Fairbury Speedway, land of the free, home of the brave. You heard it here first, or twice. You heard it here second. I don't know. Super Dirt Car Series.
The 8th main.
All right, welcome to the big dance. Starting in 5th position, here goes Jeff King. Green, green, green. Already Jeff King getting bumped and banged into, and that's okay. We're used to it. Slide jobs upon us, moving up into 4th position. Here we go, Jeff King working up high. And boy, he's burning around this track. He can smell his first victory here in the big block modified. Can it happen tonight under the lights in the dirt? 22 laps left. Can Jeff King hold on for 22 more laps without killing anybody? Tell you what, Jeff King turning these laps, trying to find any speed that he can here to catch up to this first place car. Getting a run off the high side here, and that first place car is locked in. Jeff King having trouble, and he's even having trouble staying in second, and he loses it. Now Jeff King working underneath. Tell you what, working our way up into lap traffic, the first and second place cars are starting to pull away a little bit. Jeff King getting a little concerned here. What can he do in the remaining 14 laps? And Jeff King now trying to come underneath. Working through this lap traffic is always a challenge. And here we go. Jeff King working underneath. He's going to pick back up second position. Now he's going to work back up high. Oh boy, this mud is smacking him in the face. And that's fine. We're just trying to hang on here. Can we get a top 3 finish? That first place car is gone. I don't know where he went, but he's gone. It's going to be really tough to catch him. Oh, there he is. It's Britain. Well, I tell you what, Jeff King is really, really struggling here to catch up the first place car, Britain. Trying to run different lines out here to get some speed, and nothing seems to be working. But that's okay. Car's just not good enough for a first place finish, but we can finish in the top 3. Just got to keep concentrating as we work through this lap traffic. 3 laps to go here. Jeff King getting a little antsy. I mean, we were really trying to run low and then come out high. So far, staying in second position. We've got our last lap upon us. Can Jeff King hold on for a second place finish here? And he does. Second place finish in the big dance. Jeff King making a name in the big block modified. Tell you what, this might have been his cleanest race yet. And that is awesome. Jeff King is growing and maturing right before our very eyes. Wow, take a look at that payout. $9,175, $175 in merch sold. And that is awesome. All right, we finished in second place. We've got a total of $13,227 in our bank account. I believe we have unlocked something with our skill points. Let's check it out. All right, here it is. Local sponsor, Plum Street Paint. Welcome to the team. Let's put it on the car. All right, well, I tell you what, Jeff King's going to go for the challenging one here in the big block modified. Top 5 for all 3 of the next races. Wow, we've got a team expansion opportunity based on our skill points again. No words. Your backers are so proud of you and are investing more money in your team. We've got 360 sprints and pro late models. Tell you what, we're going to go with the 360 sprints here. Let's go ahead and sign that up. All right, well, there it is. Plum Street Paint Store on the side of the car. Now the paint scheme isn't going to match. We're probably going to have to change up the paint scheme, and we are going to do that in the next episode. And also in the next episode, we are going to go into some of these other series and just start mixing it up. We've got the micro sprints, the extreme outlaw midgets, the super dirt car series, big block modified. We've got the UMP modified, the 305 sprints, and the street stocks. All of that here on the local dirt series tour. You can take a look in the regional dirt series. We have not started any of these yet. That's where we just unlocked the new 360 sprint cars. And we are going to dive into the regional dirt series as soon as we're done with the local dirt series. and then eventually on to the National and the World of Outlaws. This series is getting hot. I want to thank you guys for sticking with me. I want to thank you guys for watching the video, and in the next episode, we're going to come back here and we're probably going to race one of each of these series, or maybe we will just do one series per episode. I'm really not sure. I like to mix things up. Now that we've gotten sponsors for all of these cars, we're going to have to start working through their seasons. We're almost halfway through all of the seasons for these chassis. So I don't know what we're going to do. I'll figure it out when we record the next episode. But thanks again for all the love and support on the channel. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification so you're notified of all the content coming out. Hit the like button, leave your comments, do all the things you gotta do. You know what you gotta do, just go ahead and do it. The hell are you waiting for? And most importantly, thank you guys for letting me be a part of your day. It means a lot. And we are gonna see you right back here in the next video.